Well, a man is reported dead after being stabbed at a concert in Exposition Park last night.
Rapper Drakeo the Ruler was after a stabbing that happened backstage last night.
You see here a lineup of icons, up-and-coming entertainers such as Drakeo the Ruler. These people didn't have protection.
September 6, 2021. An already serious feud would encounter an event raising the stakes for one particular person involved. Daryl Caldwell, referred to by many as the King of LA, Drakeo the Ruler. It was the day he released a song by the name of Inglewood. The song was intended to disrespect his rivals, and in turn, the city of Inglewood became collateral damage, being the center where his rivals call home. One of the main ones were the Inglewood family gangster blood gang, aka IFGB. Drakeo the Ruler was known to show no fear, and in his pursuit to disrespect his long-standing rivals, he crossed the line. That would be his undoing, or so it seemed at first.
It seemed like it's always an argument over who the king of whatever city is. You know what I'm saying? That these artists, like it might be one or two artists from the same city, right? And then it's always a battle over who the king and this, that, and the third. Why it can't be multiple kings? Why nigga can't be a king in his own right? And it's just weird, like the petty disputes and bickering, bro, that lead to some weird shit.
Drakeo the Ruler continued with the growth of his music career, while at the same time dousing his fuse with gasoline, always taunting his rivals.
Ain't getting no money from their music. Stop comparing me to that's broke and scary and want to break it down when I see him.
Drakeo was playing a risky game and wasn't hesitant to speak against anyone who was a member of or affiliated with the Inglewood family gangster bloods. This included a fellow LA rapper that will become speculated of being the one who orchestrated the incident that took Drakeo's life. The rapper's name is W.I.G, and he's known to have ties to the Inglewood family gangster bloods. Drakeo and W.I.G have been locked in a back and forth online addressing their distaste for each other publicly. Drakeo would make several posts calling out the rapper being envious and not supporting him being right from his city, but supporting others outside of where they're from. W.I.G would seemingly respond via an interview on the urban podcast No Jumper, stating that he's not about rap beef, but will instead assemble his gang to come get you.
All that rap beef and all that shit, we not rap beefing, we really beefing.
Drakeo the Ruler was making enemies, and ones that took his ass.
You know what? It was a trip, bro. Like, see, when Drakeo got out, he got out like with a chip on his shoulder. Like damn near every day, bro. He was on live, just, you feel me? And you know, it be certain shit, bro, that can get to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you in the shoes, I mean, you know, if you in your own shoes, what can get to you? You know what I'm saying? And you know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. As I'm thinking about it, right? It was just like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, damn, bro, like, why he so upset? He should be happy. He out. He back on top. You feel me? Without question. So I'm like, what's the, you know, but to me, I felt like he just wanted the support of his peers without the weird shit. You feel me? He really wanted to fuck with us, but you know what I'm saying? You can't just throw white flag like that.
Actions and words personally. In fact, the response to his song and antics was one of anger and lack of amusement by the city of Inglewood. The confident bravado and untouchable energy became his downfall. Approximately 3 months after his diss track, Drakeo the Ruler's life would draw its last breaths. December 18th, 2021, Drakeo the Ruler got up with a sense of fulfillment. His career was entering new chapters, and on the coming night, it would write his name into another milestone, performing at the Once Upon a Time LA concert at Banc of California Stadium. He was ordered to perform where big names like the host, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, 3 6 Mafia, and W.I.G, among other major label artists. The hours quickly ticked by, Draco the Ruler was ready for the night soon approaching. The sun set and the moon shone down on the venue that showed a turnout of patrons flooding the area ready to see their favorite artist. Draco the Ruler's affiliates, known as the Stink Team, was all together getting ready to head out and have a good time showing support for Draco. Between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m., Draco was on his way to the venue. With him was his brother, Ralphie the Plug, and members of the Stink Team. The plan was to go to the festival, collect the money, perform and give the crowd an amazing show, then be out to enjoy the remainder of the night.
And we just got paid to come, man.
Shout out Dose of Mystery, man. I like the way you be doing your shit, bro. How you put it together. It's like a scary movie. In fact, right? It pretty much is. You know what I'm saying? A real life scary movie, though. You know what I mean?
And we just got paid to come, man. We didn't know who was gonna be there, none of that. We just got paid to come.
Right.
Draco got his money. He was gonna do his show if it was just two of us. So, you know what I'm saying? He was gonna go.
As soon as they arrived at the venue, it was apparent that wasn't how the night was about to turn out. At 8:30 p.m., Draco the Ruler and his entourage arrived. That was when things went south, and very quickly at that. It took 2 minutes for an all-out brawl to occur between Draco and his team and rivals that were set and waiting.
We got there at 8:30. It was cracking at 8:32. Like, type. Like,
wow.
Yeah, that's type. Yeah.
Upon entering the parking lot area, it appears that a security guard gave a signal to the others around. Then what transpired was what he described as a gang of assailants eyeing into their vehicle with intent. Put more detailed, in that moment, surrounded by more rivals than they could handle, it felt like being on the yard of a maximum security section in a prison. Suddenly, what appeared to be a fun night to perform and secure another financial win turned into a fight moment for Draco the Ruler. His decision, as described by his affiliate in the vehicle, decided his fate that night. Within those 2 minutes, Draco had a choice to make. Either get out of the vehicle and face what awaits him with the mob, or retreat and be labeled a coward who doesn't uphold the life he often promotes, the gang life. Draco the Ruler is prideful of who he claims to be, and that became his downfall. His affiliates recalled the entourage awaiting his response, and the alleged answer drew inspiration from his song, Gorillas and Nuns, off his So Cold I Do 'Em Too project. Roll the window up. If it's smoke, we want all of it. The situation from their point of view looked like a trap that was set up, and the one they pointed the finger at was the rapper, W.I.G. It happened almost instantly. Draco the Ruler and his Stink Team was outnumbered by their rivals of 70 to 100 strong, and slowly losing the fight. His team was being pushed back as punches sent one of his affiliates flying to the floor. Drake.
That was a cold scene, right? You know, when the shit all broke out and this, that, and third. It was, you know, you know, that's why I say, like, so it wasn't on no coward shit. But the thing is, right, it just, like, it's just in hindsight, it being 2020, you know what I'm saying? Nigga looking back like, damn, nigga, that's where nigga fucked up at, you know? And one thing I want to mention, right, is even with the Inglewood song, right, I felt like it was far, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. But I feel like a lot of his frustrations was like out of not getting the love that he felt that he should be getting, and this, that, and the third. So he kind of like, you know, as opposed to just reciprocating that energy, sent back like the worst energy possible. Like, me, when I fuck you, nigga, this, that, third, you was the bitch, this, you know what I'm saying? And that shit kind of like just spiraled out of control, bro. It's a trip, man.
To be struck. Camera footage shows one of the opposing members throw what looks like a jab at Draco the Ruler. But instead of blocking, he throws his hands up and pulls back as if dodging was the only option. The rival's hand is plunged into Draco's neck, stabbing him with the sharp object that was in his hand. Still, Draco doesn't go down. He instead begins to step back while holding strong. His team retreats, exiting through the backstage gate, unfortunately leaving the injured Draco to be captured by dozens of rivals plotting on his life. You can hear what sounds like he has a knife while they retreated from the mob. His brother, Ralphie the Plug, realizes his brother is not with them and returns into the melee to have his brother's back. Meanwhile, rivals storm the gate and were able to get a hold of one more Stink Team member, pulling him in, dragging the clothes from his back, and swarming around him with a beating. It was only after everything happened that his crew realized Draco was bleeding from the neck. Apparently, Draco kept it concealed until the fight was over and the ambulance arrived.
Saying what's going on, we didn't even know Draco was stabbed until the ambulance told us. He the only one that knew. That's why he backed up with the cameraman before everybody.
Seems like he was focused on his team and not himself. But did his team have his back as much as he had theirs? That would be a question Draco would never get the answer to, as he began losing consciousness, with his condition declining quickly. Footage would surface of paramedics surrounding what appears to be an unconscious Draco as blood leaks from his neck, smudging his face, trying to give him CPR to bring him back to life. Out of respect for his family and friends, we won't show the video.
Hey, and that's one of the questions that a lot of really kind of like want to know, like how Draco, you know, and it's crazy because you won't get an answer to it, so it's kind of like it's just going off what they feel Draco would have probably been on, right? Like, you know what I mean? And it's speculation, bro, and it's, you know, you feel me? Ain't no telling how he would have perceived these videos if he would have made it through the shit and been able to watch it back and whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? This shit probably, I don't know, you know?
LAPD and CHP responded in big numbers, eventually escorting fans out of Exposition Park when organizers ended the show early.
The concert was shut down just after 10 p.m., with detectives on the scene conducting investigations. The news reports soon began flooding the media, informing the world of the tragedy that struck, stating one person was taken to the hospital in critical condition, later confirming it to be Draco the Ruler. And then the news was confirmed that Draco the Ruler succumbed to his injuries shortly after midnight, December 19th, despite the paramedics and doctors' best efforts. Artists like the concert organizer, Snoop Dogg, and others like Drake paid their respects online. Investigators began working the case, but information already began circulating of who may have been responsible. Draco's affiliate, K7 the Finesser, said it was all a setup by Draco's rival, W.I.G, because he was jealous of Draco taking his spot in the limelight.
Because Draco actually tried to with the Bloods at first when he first got out of jail, my niggas weird. Niggas is hating, bro.
K7
Hey, you know, the speculation and shit, bro, be like, hey, man, it's, you know, it shit be crazy, bro. I know it was some, you feel me, some shit that came from this too, like the speculation and niggas doing that online, especially with their affiliations and this, that, and the third. Went on to clear it up as much as he could after the fact, you feel me? But we're gonna keep it lit for a little bit more, then I'm probably gonna, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Finesser went on to give more details, stating that everything was cool at the concert until W.I.G and his affiliates came.
Fool on 30 Crib, when we first came in, you know, we was there, certain niggas was there early, so it was cool, like it wasn't no tension, like, but Y.G and them wasn't there because they performed later, fool. So, you know what I'm saying, the nigga came in, as soon as he came, it went bad, basically, like, niggas know what they was doing, bro. It was a whole setup, nigga, we got, bro, it was a setup.
He also insinuated that the security personnel was also in on the setup, as they limited the amount of persons that Draco's team could have, but allowed YG to enter with upwards to 100 affiliates and then snuck weapons in, arming them as well. K7 the Finesser made it known that YG was banned from performing in LA due to his alleged underhanded assassination of Drakeo the Ruler.
Hey, man. Rest in peace, Drakeo, nigga. You understand me? Fucking, you know, a hell of a loss, nigga. And it's crazy, bro. Like, shit, you know. It's some crazy shit, bro. What I will say is, we had to go ahead and run back through this shit. You feel me? Because niggas was like, yeah, niggas, everybody had their opinion. Niggas is mad at Ralphie. Niggas is mad at, I ain't gonna lie, in my initial seeing the video, right, when I first seen it, that's why I had to run it back. Because when I first seen it, you know, but when I seen it, I'm like, damn, bro, niggas, bro, every nigga should have just gone ahead and, feel me? If niggas wasn't gonna stand on it, you feel me? I'm talking about the whole entourage, nigga, and put a barricade around the money, nigga, put a barricade around the boy. It's like, ain't no fucking way, bro. That nigga should have, but it is what it is, and nigga, condolences, bro, to his family, nigga. I be seeing this sis, she still be, nigga, she be posting, bro, she be hurt, nigga. You can it's like, come on, bro. Of course, nigga. Condolences, bro, to the whole family, nigga. Y'all niggas let me know what y'all think down below, man, about after we went through it again. Can you still feel the same way you feel? Like you feel, you know what I'm saying? Or, I mean, shit, bro. Yeah, bro. The only thing that could have made that situation, somewhat fair and somewhat this, that, and the third is nigga Blick, nigga. But y'all let me know what y'all think.